Imagine waking up tomorrow and discovering your job still exists, but you are no longer the best person to do it. For thousands of years, humans have been the smartest workers on Earth. We built empires with our hands, machines with our minds, civilizations with our imagination. Every revolution before this one made us stronger. Steam gave us power. Electricity gave us light. Computers gave us speed. The internet gave us each other. But the revolution arriving now is different. For the first time in human history, intelligence itself is being manufactured. And for the first time, being the smartest species in the room may no longer be enough. To understand why this moment is different, you have to understand what every previous revolution actually replaced. The steam engine replaced muscle. The railroad replaced distance. The calculator replaced arithmetic. The telephone replaced silence. Each time, machines took over a task, and humans moved up. From the field to the factory. From the factory to the office. From the office to the idea. We always had somewhere higher to climb, because one thing remained ours alone: thinking. Artificial intelligence is the first technology in history that competes for that final rung. It doesn't replace the hand, it replaces the mind that guides it. So what exactly happened? Inside data centers the size of small cities, researchers taught machines to do something deceptively simple: predict the next word. And from that simple act, something remarkable emerged. Systems that could read, write, reason, plan, not programmed line by line, but grown from patterns in nearly everything humanity has ever written. Today, these systems draft legal contracts, diagnose disease, write software, design buildings, and they no longer wait for instructions. AI agents now pursue goals, researching, deciding, and acting on their own. Intelligence, once the rarest resource on Earth, is becoming software, copied in seconds, shipped anywhere, working around the clock. And when intelligence becomes abundant, everything built on its scarcity begins to change. Here is what the headlines get wrong. Jobs don't simply disappear, they transform. The lawyer of the next decade won't spend nights buried in discovery documents. AI will read 1,000,000 pages before lunch. Her job becomes judgment, strategy, standing before another human being and being believed. The doctor won't memorize every study. No human could. His AI already has. His job becomes the conversation the machine cannot have, delivering truth with compassion. The engineer describes intent, and systems propose designs overnight. The teacher stops lecturing to the middle of the class because every child now learns with a tutor that never runs out of patience. Her job becomes what it always should have been: mentorship. Mentorship. The designer directs taste instead of pushing pixels. The programmer becomes a conductor of AI agents, orchestrating in an afternoon what once took a team a year. The pilot supervises, the accountant interprets, the architect dreams, while the machine drafts. In every profession, the pattern is the same. The routine gets automated. The human gets amplified. The question is no longer whether your work will change. It's whether you'll change with it. And as work transforms, so does the economy built on top of it. A founder launches a company alone. Her marketing, her accounting, her customer service, all run by AI employees that never sleep. One person, global reach. Factories go dark, not closed, but lights out. Machines building machines, around the clock. Trucks navigate highways at 3 in the morning with no one behind the wheel. Ports unload themselves. In research labs, AI systems now generate hypotheses, run experiments, and discover new materials and medicines, compressing decades of science into years. This is the quiet part of the revolution. Not one dramatic morning when everything changes, but 1,000 small handovers, one workflow at a time. The economy isn't ending. It's being rewritten by the fastest, most scalable workforce ever created. And yet, walk into a kindergarten, a hospital ward at midnight, a kitchen where 3 generations argue over a recipe, and you'll find everything the machines are still missing. AI can process. It cannot care. It can answer. It cannot wonder. It can optimize a goal, but it cannot choose which goals are worth pursuing. Leadership, purpose, compassion. The courage to create something no pattern predicted, the wisdom to know when the data is right and when it misses the point entirely. A machine can compose a lullaby. It will never need to sing one. The most valuable skills of the next generation may not be technical at all. They may be the oldest skills we have: to connect, to imagine, to lead, to love. Machines are becoming better at being machines. Our task is to become better at being human. So, is this the last generation to work? No. But it may be the last generation to work alone. The future will not belong to humans, nor to machines. It will belong to those who learn to work together.